Alright, here we are with the Open Qualifiers of Dota 2 Canada Cup Season 7. We're in the round of 16, making this a best of 3 between Operation Kino Esports, OPK, and Not Today. So we get into this draft a little late here, and we take a look. It's Witch Doctor getting picked up by OPK, and they banned out Nature's Prophet and Earth Spirit, as is sort of tradition here, for 6.86. And on the other side, Lion getting picked up by Not Today. So let me just up the volume here.
Outworld Devourer.
Enchantress.
So, Witch Doctor and OD for the side of OPK, and Lion and Enchantress for the side of Not Today. And that's your classic mid coming out for OPK with the OD. He has been seen in the safe lane a couple times in this patch, but normally the mid laner with this OD. So it looks like it will be that way. They've got the stun right now from Witch Doctor, which is not their only big lockdown with the imprisonment of OD. And on the other side, Not Today, Lion's gonna have the stun and the hex, and then Enchantress does have that slow. So we're getting into the second phase of bans here, and it's gonna be Puck for OPK. They might know something that I don't, that Not Today plays Puck quite often, and they don't want Not Today to get him, considering Lion's going to be your support and Enchantress could be jungling here. So Ursa and Doom are going to get banned out by Not Today. Just give me a moment. I feel like I can't hear the game at all. I found out why. Apparently my headset was set to 10%. So we're back in this draft right now, with Death Prophet getting banned out as well by OPK. So they're banning out a bunch of mid heroes to make the decision for Not Today a little bit more difficult. Let's see where they go from here. So they've already got some lockdown from the OD Witch Doctor, and you know, maybe they're looking for more. Get a safe lane carry of Sven coming out. Has been quite the popular hero in this patch. He does present some difficulties for Not Today. He hits hard, and Enchantress, being quite the softy she is, would go down quite fast to a Sven. But they do the Faceless Void pick, and Void could be your offlaner here. Has been played in the carry role a couple times recently, but Void is your offlaner, most likely for the side of OPK. So Not Today is going to be looking for quite a bit of lockdown here. They only have the Hex stun from Lion really right now, and with OPK, they're looking for that Faceless Void Witch Doctor combo. So they're trying to get a good Chronosphere, and then get Witch Doctor and Aether Lens, can stay out of the fight and put down an ulti close enough to the Chronosphere where they can both do a lot of damage. It's quite a big wombo combo, but sometimes it doesn't work. You know, Witch Doctor places his ulti in the Chronosphere, sometimes he doesn't. It's a risky play. Early on, it should work out quite a bit for them, so we'll see how they really want to take this. So Windrunner getting picked up by Not Today. Windrunner could go in that safe lane, could go in that mid lane, but we're going to see Gyrocopter come out in that safe lane. So it's going to be Gyrocopter against what could be an Enchantress. Is not unseen in this patch. We'll see what they want to do now, as they've got this fourth pick. They could throw Windrunner in that safe lane. Maybe pick up a mid hero like Quap or Zeus. Could give Quap quite a bit of movement to get around. Maybe get that Witch Doctor out of the fight with Void is going to Chronosphere. But they go with the Juggernaut, so Juggernaut's going to be that safe lane carry for the side of Not Today. Windrunner in that mid lane versus the OD. What's looking like Enchantress in the off lane. And Sven and Lion as your support. So both safe lane carries have been picked. OPK probably looking for another support here. And Not Today is probably looking for another support as well. So we'll see what they want to do, considering they both need some supports and they both need some stuns. The stun from Gyrocopter doesn't come out that early. Witch Doctor's stun sometimes doesn't bounce to the right people. The imprisonment is there to catch up, but maybe you want one more stun. So we'll see what they want to do with that. So Oracle getting picked up here is the last pick from OPK, and Oracle is one of those heroes that I'm not too familiar with the names of everything and how it quite works, so it's going to be a little rough for me. But when you play Oracle, a lot of people don't understand how he works, and it becomes quite a bit of overpoweredness. Oracle is one of those supports that is really scary to go up against. You know, them non-understanding does come out a lot in pub games, but Oracle in competitive Dota is just seen as one of those supports you really don't want to go up against. So last pick coming out for Not Today. We'll see where they want to go with this. Up against an Oracle, Gyrocopter, Void, OD, and Witch Doctor. Maybe you want to see them go with a Global Silence. The Silencer pick was seen yesterday, and they could go for it, but they're going to go Lifestealer. So this Enchantress is going to be in the jungle, Lifestealer in that off lane, Lion the support, Windrunner in the mid lane, and Juggernaut in that safe lane. So we're doing this through Dota TV for now. Might be able to get into the lobbies later on. Let me take a look here. It's El Perro on the Lion, Jericho on that Enchantress, Leo Style on the Windrunner, Benjaz. Whoa. Ugh, directed cameras, forgot to take that off. There we go. Not used to having to take off the directed cameras. So we get into this game. It's going to be G-Freak on the Gyrocopter, Cloud on that OD, Nico Mitsu on the Oracle, Crit on that Faceless Void, and B2K on the Witch Doctor. On the opposite side, we're going to see coming out here is Leo Style, like I said, on that Windrunner, Benjaz on that Juggernaut, Jericho on the Enchantress, Tapita on the Lifestealer, and El Perro on the Lion. So we're just getting a quick pause here. The OD did disconnect. He will be coming back in a bit. He is actually already back in the game, so they're probably just letting him get settled, and they'll call G in just a moment. G is called, the unpause is there, and here we go. Smoke bought by the Enchantress and by the Witch Doctor. Probably going to use it early to get inside the jungle. Try and grab themselves a kill. See how they want to do it. PETA going into that off lane right away. Leo style heading towards that bounty rune to bottom. So is Jericho, Alpedo, and Benjaz. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, it is all 5 from the side of OPK. They're going to smoke up here a little bit down in this off lane. They're going to be looking for a kill here, and they might just find themselves Jericho. If he's not too careful, he's moving up here. The smoke breaks. They should just turn around. They see that deep ward coming in. Nico Mitsu is there. He's going to throw the stun. It's going to hit, but it's going to be under tower. They may not want to go in on this. So the smoke does break. They're not going to dive any deeper as they do see Jericho right in that safe lane. So another pause coming out here. We are on US East. And here we go once more. So, Crit doing a little bit of damage here to Benjaz, who's going to be running the other way. That's going to be the stun thrown by Nico Mitsu, but he's going to spin it off, so he's not going to be hit by it. He's going to try and spin his way out, and maybe B2K is looking for that stun on the opposite side. He does throw it, and now Crit has a chance, but El Perro is there with the stun, so Crit's going to back off for the time being. Going to push off Benjaz back into his lane a little bit as he tries to eat some tangos. So we take a look. Cloud versus Leo style in this mid lane. Windrunner versus an OD, and B2K might be roaming a bit. He's going to try and get some stuns. I don't know if he's going to be sitting up top here with Nico Mitsu and G-Freak. But it's just Tapita in the off lane. Going to be trying to get that farm, get that early Midas, look for things he can do here. And meanwhile in that jungle, it's going to be Jericho as well. He's going to have to be a little bit careful here, because if OPK want to, they might roam. Well, they don't have any wards there, so it's going to be a little bit tougher for them. The stun does come out on Crit here. Not really much, and Pita's going to dodge that stun using his rage and just back up, eat some tangos. So not too much happening right now. Leo style a little far up here. Cloud is pretty low. He's going to have to be careful. Is now Jericho trying to come in here. The wind run is used. Leo style looking for this first blood. Going really deep here on Cloud. Really looking for the stuns there by the Centaurs. But Leo style just going to use the power shot and grab himself first blood. So first blood going the way of not today. Leo style getting the kill here. And that's going to be the disadvantage that OPK don't want on their OD. So Leo Star going to back up, get some space here. Meanwhile, up top, Tapita going to take a couple of hits. He could just rage out if his stun does fly his way. It will, and there's the rage. And he will back up successfully, and nothing, no harm, no foul. So into with that Wraith Band is the Gyrocopter looking towards that level 3. We do see B2K trying to sit out of lane. He's only level 1 here. Not stacking any camps right now, which could be good for the Gyrocopter G-Freak a little later on. considering he's going to be wanting some farm. So there he goes, trying to get that first stack, maybe first stack and pull. Meanwhile, down low, it's going to actually be crit falling. So 2-0 early on here for Not Today. It was El Perro getting that kill. So again, Wind Run getting used by Leo Style, trying to get some hits in on Cloud, who's only level 4. Meanwhile, Leo Style is level 5, heading towards that early level 6. So the pull does come with this stack. Nico is going to try and get some last hits here, get himself some farm. We're going to say Tapita, go into the jungle. That's because we see Jericho moving over into this mid lane. He's going to get stunned up here by Nico Mitsu. But no harm there, as he will just back up. He's going to lose some enchanted creeps, but they were going to fall and die already. And the timing will come out. So no gold given away. So now Leo Style a little far forward. B2K does grab that regen rune. He did stun already, so Leo Style is going to just be able to back up here as Cloud and Nikomitsu are already too far back to get a pick off there. Meanwhile, up top, it is just G-Freak trying to get some farm here. He's 21 and 10 already, has about 1,200 gold under his belt. He's working pretty well here, and on the other side, though, it's Benjaz, who's already 31 and 13, has those phase boots, has a poor man's shield, ring of defense, and that tango, so he'll be looking to stop crit from getting quite a bit of farm, and take a look at Tapita. He's getting hit down real low by neutral creeps. Keeping those tranquil boots off so he can heal up really fast in between camps. Does pick it up, and here comes the heal. Benja's doing all he can to push himself into the lead here, and both him and the Gyrocopter G-Freak are getting substantial free farm here. It's probably more beneficial on the Juggernaut, considering he will get a Battle Fury early on in this game. And then his farm will start to snowball into a lot more than G-Freak. G-Freak still doing a pretty good job. So Crick gonna find his way out. Doesn't really want to get involved, and he couldn't tell that Jericho is here. So he really doesn't want to get too far forward. Crit is gonna get stunned up here by El Perro. Jericho making his force known here in the bottom lane. So we'll continue to push this tier 1, basically pushing Crit out of lane. That's going to be trouble here. They want level 6 on Crit as fast as possible, and only being level 4 is going to be an issue. They want to use that Chronosphere to get some pickoffs, although the levels aren't there on B2K either to get that wombo combo. Imprisonment flies here on just Leo Style, who's going to end up getting stunned here by Nikomitsu. So they're doing a lot of damage here, trying to bring her down, but now the TP comes in from El Perro. Perro going to get the stun on Cloud. Leo Style hit away here, but Cloud should be okay with the heal coming from B2K. Sitting a little low for my comfortableness, if that's even a word, but he'll be able to back up. Probably walk his way all the way back to tower, fill up that bottle, and get his boots. Meanwhile, we take a look at G-Freak here. He is 46 and 18, doing all right. Has that Aqua, has those phase boots, but in front of him right now is the 55 and 20 Benjaz. This bottom tower is gone. And he's trying to get himself as much farm as possible. B2K is here to get Crit his heal and try and get him to level 6, keep him alive to get that farm. G-Freak backing up. He's going to try and pull this wave. It's gonna get close enough to take 3, so not all bad. It will push the lane back into his favor. So Lifestealer has this Ancient infested right now. Jericho heading towards the top. They're going to be looking for someone. Alpero is here. They might find B2K, but he's got a team behind him, so they're going to have to be careful, especially with Crit hitting level 6. Does have that Chronosphere available just now. So Chronosphere is used. Crit getting Leo Style. The call down is there from G Freak. They're trying to take out Leo Style as quick as they can. They do get the kill. The imprisonment is there now. And Jericho's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Getting hit up here. The Rocket Barrage does come out from G Freak. The stun does come, and B2K gets himself a kill. So 2 kills there for B2K. That's going to get him close to level 6. And actually only to level 5. All 5 were there. So the experience low, but going to push him a little bit closer, which is exactly what OPK want for that Chronosphere ulti from B2K, that Death Ward coming out combo. So Finger comes out here from El Perro, will get the kill on Nikumetsu, and now G-Freak trying to get the Rocket Barrage out on Benjas, but he's going to be spinning all the way down on G-Freak. The power shot comes. Benjas getting himself a kill, so 2 kills. It's a double kill. Him and Nico. And Benja's getting himself a double kill. Now they're going on OPK Cloud, and he's going to try and get low. He eats that Fairy Fire, the heal coming out from B2K, but it's not going to be enough as Leo Style uses the power shot and grabs himself a kill. So 3 go down as OPK try to get a little aggressive and grab this mid lane. But it's not enough. So more gold going the way of Not Today. That was the initiation of the Finger, taking out the Oracle. No Chronosphere or much anything else for the side of OPK, and they get pretty hard taken out there. So mid tower is going to go down. Not Today, taking the mid tower and the bottom tower now. They might head up towards that top lane, where it is this Lifestealer getting himself a bit of farm. 53 and 9, 2,600 gold under his belt. Looks like they might be going for the meme strats. Radiance, Ancient, Lifestealer build, but I don't want to commit to that just yet. Although it does look that way considering the Midas isn't there. So that power shot just for vision. Tapita gets out of that Ancient and TP's down to the lower lane to grab himself some farm. Tower gets taken out, so that's already all tier 1s taken by Not Today. Tapita's going to come down here, grab himself some farm. 3,300 gold already. So very interesting here. As Tapita continues to work on what could be the Sacred Relic. Why not spice things up in 6.86 and get yourself some meme builds? Look towards this mid lane. We take a look at Cloud really quickly. He doesn't have much. No Talisman Bottle Boots. And only 34 and 10. He has died 2 times, so that's becoming an issue there. He does have the levels, which is really all that Cloud needs is a bit of levels. But items are always nice. He's a force to be reckoned with just levels. But those items that will come into play for Cloud will be a bit of a turning point. We'll see what he wants to go with. He might go drums into a Rod of Atos, which is usually the normal build here, but not sure they exactly need it with the amount of lockdown they have with the Rod of Atos. So Tapita back up here, 4,100 gold, getting a lot of farm, 81 and 12. Those top three on the last hit denies are on the side of not today. When we take a look at the net worth, it is 7,000 for the Juggernaut and 5,900 for this Windrunner, and then Tapita third with that 5,600 gold and 4,200 gold on him right now. So Benjaz is doing a pretty good job here. Sitting at 90 and 28, does have himself 2 kills, has that career coming to him with a Yasha. So instead of going the first item Battle Fury route, he does go for the Yasha and elects to do that first. So take a look, the net worth. That can't be right. I guess they're up 10,000 net worth. Do the math. I guess, yeah, it does end up being 10,000. Only 5 to 2, 13 minutes in. This team is leading by 10,000 gold. Oop. So the G's are thrown. OPK in this mid lane, maybe looking for a tower here. El Perro is ready, does have finger up. Great. Looks to spot him out there, but nothing really doing as G-Freak has to back up. He's lower than half health. Gets healed up by Nikumitsu. And the stun comes out on Crit. It looks like the finger might follow just a bit, and he will. El Perro, Crit way too far out there, and he gets killed for his misplacement. Way too far forward there. Nowhere even close to his own teammates. The stun comes out on Tapito. He will rage and find his way out. So drums come out here for the Gyrocopter G-Freak. Doing as much as he can right now. Benja's really farming exceptionally well. 106 and 28, 2-0 and 3. Almost 8,000 net worth here, 15 minutes in, and it's only going to get better. Right now, it doesn't look like OPK quite have the answer for him. He hasn't used that Omni Slash yet. By the time they see him first, it'll be level 2. Lifestealer being a bit of a nuisance here, trying to steal this farm from Cloud, and not much Cloud can do about it as they're just sitting next to each other. Smoke comes from OPK. Maybe they look for Benjaz here. Benjaz is sitting a little back, just gets himself 250 gold there. Stun flying here on Jericho, who's gonna get really low. The ulti used by B2K, but immediately stopped by Leo Style with that shackle shot. So Jericho getting low here. The Rocket Barrage is there. He will go down. Leo Style not really taking much damage from that call down. Now OPK have to turn around, but G-Freak gets hit up by that El Perro stun, and now the ulti comes out for Nigomitsu, and now G-Freak trying to do as much as he can. The Omni Slash flies, but it's not really going to do much. But the ulti is there, and now it's done. He will explode, and Benjas gets the kill. Meanwhile, on the back end, and it will be Nigomitsu dying to that finger of El Perro. Leo Style, Benjas, and El Perro do a great job here of just pushing and getting kills. So meanwhile, the Radiance is finished. The meme is complete. Lifestealer getting the Radiance on this Ancient, and with them being so far forward, about 15,000 net worth, not really much OPK can do about the memes. So we get back in here and immediately paused. So just waiting here. We'll take a look around. Enchantress with that Dragonlance. Gonna extend that range a little bit. Probably gonna go for that Ags after. When we take a look at Benjaz, does have the Yasha, 456 gold, career on the way. It's gonna be an SNY early on for Benjaz, so he's probably electing to not go with that Battle Fury here, as he doesn't really need it. Ags. Almost finished here on the Windrunner, so gonna make her more of a pushing force with the ulti, getting very low cooldown. But when we take a look over at the Lifestealer, has that Radiance, has that Iron Talon Tranquil, so doing the meme Ancient Radiance build is quite interesting. We took a look at El Perro, who does have 1500 gold, probably waiting up, saving up for that Blink Dagger, which will give them a bit more initiation here, and if they don't really have some already. So, they don't exactly have that much, but with the Blink online, it will be more. So, finally, we are back in this game. El Perro and Benjaz are pushing this tier 2 in the bottom lane. Already sitting at about 2/3 health. The power shot comes out from Leo style. They're going to continue to push as much as they can. They do find Crit. Crit going to time walk his way out as Lifestealer does come this way. So Lifestealer hitting away at this tower, doing quite a bit of damage. Not going to be contested here, and they might feel strong enough to continue pushing. As they do, the Ancient doing a lot of damage here, and with that Radiance burn, it really is just doing a lot. So they take this tower and take the siege creep with them, and now it looks like the Ancient's going to do quite a bit of damage here. B2K getting really low. The heals are coming out, but it's not really that high of a level, so that Radiance burn is doing quite a lot. They're not seeming to do enough to this Lifestealer, who's doing a lot of damage here, pushing away OPK, who can't defend their tier 3 bottom tower. Meanwhile, the Oracle goes down. So Leo style kills off Nikomitsu all the way from tower, and now they're working on racks. They can't seem to find their way close enough with this Radiance Ancient here. It looks like Lifestealer might lose his life here, but he will survive, and by his life, I mean just the Ancient. So they push this racks, no issue, and little to no health left here on the Ancient. And this stun's gonna come out. They are watching it. The pings are coming. Jericho gets hit. Tapita will come out of that Ancient. He comes out of that Ancient with a lot of items coming his way. So he uses Rage, starts hitting away here at these Ancients. Gonna do what he can, and he's probably gonna pick up this Ancient Black Dragon once more. And there it is. So not today, start working on this Roche. They smoked into it, and they'll be getting this Roche uncontested as well. Picked up by Leo style. Now they push this mid lane. They had no trouble getting that bottom lane. They might push this and top. But Jericho and El Perro have to be careful, as the entire side of OPK seem to be over there, and they're going to run into them, and Crit's going to use that ulti, get that Chronosphere down. The cooldown is there as well. El Perro getting low, Jericho getting low. Nature's Attendance is there. El Perro and Jericho are alive still. They're running away, and now the hits do come. G-Freak doing enough, but Jericho's still there trying to get all these kills on Nikomitsu, and he will. It actually is going to be Leo style getting that kill on Nikomitsu, and now G-Freak is going to try and find his way out and will successfully do so. But with Nico Mitsu down, they're going to continue to push. They've only lost El Perro. So this tier 2 mid does fall, and they'll continue to push the double damage on Leo style for a little bit longer. They're going to try and get the most out of it with these drums, and they start hitting away really hard here. Freak looking for something. Call down, not up for another 10 seconds. They're going to work towards these racks. They take that quick tier 3, and here comes the stun. It's going to hit Jericho, and now the stun's going to fly from B2K. Going to hit Jericho once more. B2K getting a little low here, and now the hits are coming out, but it is the Radiance and the burn from this Ancient that's doing a lot of damage on G-Freak and Crit, and he's doing a lot more, and now it looks like Nico Mitsu's going to go for that heal, and it looks like Tapita's going to have to back up. He's going to pop out of this Ancient, and now he's going to hit away at Crit, who's not going to have enough, and he's going to get lit up and killed here. So the 2 barracks do go down. El Perro gets himself a stun. Jericho hits away again, and the imprisonment just works. B2K gonna do a little bit of damage here on Jericho, but not enough. So everybody up here for the side of Not Today. 2 racks down. OPK really on their heels here. And it's just gonna be a GG out. OPK take this first game, or OPK lose this first game to Not Today. 20 minutes in, 12-4. So a pretty quick game 1 in this best of 3. Not Today taking game 1 over OPK, and we'll be back in just a moment with more. Remember, follow me on Twitter at bcop92 and follow me on the Twitch channel here. I'll be casting as much as I can in the upcoming weeks, trying to get as much as I can going. I've been doing H-Cup, been doing this Canada Cup qualifiers, and I'm looking for more. So I'll be back in just a moment with game 2 of this best of 3 between Not Today and OPK.